Hello everyone and welcome on in. Give me a second to check the audio. We know we've had some problem last time. I think we're good. Hi, welcome on in. I forgot to set the timer. And then as I was setting up my chat, I realized that it was actually 5 past. But anyway, I'm so happy to see you guys. And apologies before we get started. No, this is not Morrowind. It's still a good game. Like, I enjoy it, and I hope you'll enjoy it as well. But yeah, we don't have Morrowind going on. To be perfect, I got that weird feeling. It's so odd for the past month. It's been all about my family either visiting, me going there or there or there in 3 different places, and then some of my family visiting again. And I got this weird feeling, and I understand that you're gonna want to have my problems. But while I was being visited or visiting my family, I could not really do anything with Morrowind. And it was kind of like, oh, Morrowind. And now that I'm home and, ready to jump back into my routine of streaming twice a week, doing the schedule, organizing the giveaway, doing the articles, running the modding events. And I feel like, but wait, I haven't had a holiday. Yep. So I'm not quite ready for Morrowind yet. And I'd rather not force it and then feel the need to mod and to play rather than sort of push myself a little bit. I won't hate it. It's Morrowind, okay? But I really would prefer to want to mod. And it's that thing where I know that the install I started working on a month ago, half of it is outdated, so I won't have to start over, but I'm gonna have to go from the top again of what I have installed, make sure these are still updated or have not been replaced by better options. And then I did replaces, houses, maybe, gear, clothing. So I know I'm still miles away from being able to play Morrowind the way, I want it to be, which, we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. But also, this summer, I discovered Gloomhaven, and actually, first I discovered the actual board game that I thoroughly enjoy. And it was at the point where I really wanted to play Gloomhaven. Like, you can play the game solo, which is cool, but obviously it's more fun when you play with someone. And so I play with Aurel, but I wanted to play more than he wanted to play. And then the PC version of the game was on sale. And I was like, okay, I'm taking it. Fortunately, there's the campaign, and that's what you do with a board game. So I'm leaving that. And there's the Guildmaster, which is, you can read with me, a new digital only mode designed for players, blah, 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 blah. So this is not something that I could do with a board game anyway. So I don't feel too guilty playing that on my own, essentially. Hey Prof, I was interested in the Gloomhaven tabletop game when I originally looked at the digital version a while ago. It wasn't a direct adaptation. We've done, I'm looking at the box over there, it's a massive box like that. We've done, I want to say maybe 8, 9 successful scenarios. We failed quite often, and we have to try again and again. So that's less than 10% of the whole content of the game. We've played with 2 characters. There's 20 characters to unlock. We haven't done anything with the city really. So we've seen, hey Faris, we've seen very little of the board game. When I said 10%, I'm quite sure I'm being generous saying 10%. I did play the campaign up to the point, actually now not as far as I did on the board game version, but from what I can see, the campaign really follows the board game. Yeah, but we'll be doing that. This is a little different, so you don't get the you have a mission scenario and then you unlock other scenario sort of things. I mean, essentially it is the same thing. It's better if I show you. You have the characters and you can add up to 4 characters. These are the 6 original starting characters, and I've unlocked this one by gain a perk by using items 30 times, and you see there are tons of goals. I don't really know that you can say, I suppose you could. To unlock this one, I don't know what it is. You would have to kill 12 different types of enemies, so I suppose when you choose your next scenario, you could go, oh, I'm going to go this one because I've never killed these enemies. Like, you could prioritize some of them. Kill brute. The brute kills 50 enemies with melee attack. This will happen sooner or later. Like, I'm not trying to reach those. They just get unlocked as things happen. And there's like so many different things, from how many steps you've taken, the enemies you've killed, the gold you've collected. So you know what, there's they just happen. That's it. So when you finish your mission, you get the joy maybe to unlock something. It might be just 5 pieces of gold, it might be a new character, it could be perks. I've unlocked perks, but I'm not too sure where to go from there. We'll see. There's a bunch of stories available. We will see. I think the early digital version was different from the final version that was released in October. Oh, I didn't realize it was that recent, actually. But I'm glad. I'm glad that there is this Guildmaster. Yes, I call my team Twitchies. It's because I was twitching to play, so I call them Twitchies. That is the lamest name ever for a party. Let's ignore that. I've done 8 missions there. We'll pick one in a bit. Anyone has actually played the game, the board game or PC game, or thought about it, looked at it like Prof did? And or if you saw the game, what were your first impressions looking at the box or looking at the screenshots if it was the digital version? In the meanwhile, let's pick something. I'm gonna look. Different creatures. These are good. Maybe we'll unlock other things and we can get the boots of dashing. Now when it says design, it means it's added to the shop. And there are the items available, but it's like making money is incredibly slow. I feel it's even slower than the tabletop version. I could be wrong. It's like, I feel maybe it's because this type of campaign allows me to unlock more items faster. And I feel that I can't get all of them, I can't buy all of them. That's why I feel poor. Because in the tabletop version you have a first set of items, and you have to increase the prosperity of the town, Gloomhaven, to get new items. Recently we've unlocked 2 items to add to the shop via the story. So it's like you don't go and look at the merchant every time because there's nothing new. Whereas here, there's a lot of things. Prof, you're saying Wikipedia says the digital version of the board game wasn't there until the final release. I see. It's full release on October. Wow, so okay, I'm glad I kind of waited. Includes a digital version of the Gloomhaven tabletop game. All right, good to know. Personally, I've tried both types of stories. i.e. the main menu. Yeah, it's okay. Don't be shy. I.e. the Guildmaster, which I believe was the only thing available at first then, because there had to be some content for the game, and then the campaign, which is nice. Oh, I said, you know, I keep saying 100 quests in the campaign. Wrong, it's 95. I've been lying. I'll be doing that because I'm saving this when playing with Auda. How's it going, Alondro? You know what I realized, guys? I don't have coffee. I have two options. I can abandon you or apply peer pressure. Try to get Auda's attention.
What is it?
Success. What? Can I have coffee, please?
Oh, you haven't made one yet?
No, I haven't made coffee. Any chance I could have coffee?
Maybe.
Any chance it could happen soon?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Because this is a joyful time, here is the kitten. You have to understand this kitten is exhausted, okay? He's truly exhausted. My mom and my brother spent 2 days with me and they played with him, especially my brother. They played with him, not non-stop. That would be an obvious exaggeration, but yeah. He's been playing, chasing a lot, so now he's got to recover, poor darling. 2 days ago, we actually weighed him. This kitten is now 5 kilos. Now, he's not overweight. 5 kilos is fine, but it's already 5 kilos. So we're going to take it easy. He's got his 80 grams of dry food, so it's healthy. But also, you know, when you're heavier, you gotta carry more weight. It's more exhausting, as you saw a minute ago. Well, thank you guys. It's so nice. I say, oh, I don't have coffee. I feel miserable, and the way you cheer me up is by saying, well, I have coffee. It's okay. I'm strong. I'm happy for you. I'm happy you have coffee, because I know I'm gonna have coffee soon as well. My furry alarm clock let me sleep late for a change, so I'm just finishing breakfast at noon. That's very kind of your furry alarm clock. My furry alarm clock is quite punctual, 7 o'clock in the morning, which is perfect. It's like, wow, I'm so appreciative that I don't have a cat that starts running around at 5 o'clock in the morning. Or maybe he runs around and I can't hear him. Look at that. Oh, someone is going in the kitchen. He's like, shall I move? Do I move? Do I not move? Move, not move? Not move. Too tired. Of course, kitten. Too tired. Right. Shall we play the game? So I've done a few missions and I've only used these two guys. You know me, how I like to, it's not that I'm a completionist. That's not true, because I don't have the patience to be a real completionist and to do, redo, redo. I don't need to go further. You get the idea. Like, redo the same mission 20 times to make sure I have every achievement and can't do that. I don't have the patience for it. At the same time, right now I'm feeling quite miserable because I can't play with all these guys. I can play with up to 4 at the same time. Brilliant. But do I try to keep all of them to the same level? In which case they're going to progress very, very slowly. And then every time I have a new type of mercenary, I have to train him or her up. So I don't know. So when I don't know, and you guys are here to help me, I ask you, do I do I take the game as far as possible with these two guys, or do I keep all of my mercenaries to the same level? So I switch whenever there's a new one. I hire that new, this one, yeah, all of them, like these are all level 1. I took this one on a mission because it had to be on a mission. What do I do? Focus on 2, maybe 3 heroes, or use all of them. I can even, silly me, I have a poll system. Quick poll. Use all heroes, question mark. And you have a minute to say yes or no. Yes, it's still working. Do I use all the heroes, yes or no? Tell me. I can't decide. Or I pick 3 and I stick to those. No. No, yes, no. You see, you're as undecided as I am. That makes me feel a little bit better. I'm gonna have to try to set up the old webcam to have 2 cameras, like one on me and one on the cat, so you don't have to choose between me and Latte, because that would be terribly unfair to Latte. Obviously, you'd always pick me. No need to confirm it in the chat. I know. I just know. Okay, it looks like a more no. Fine. In which case, I am going to take a 3rd character. I have tried with 4 and I don't enjoy it. Thank you for your answers, guys. I don't enjoy it. It feels cramped. It just feels really, really cramped. So in a turn, sometimes a character doesn't get to move or do anything, and I don't like that. It's very frustrating. I'm gonna give you another poll to decide who is the 3rd. Now I'll have to check their names. So I have this guy. We have the Cragheart. Cragheart, strength, can place and interact with obstacles. Difficulty medium. If I'm not mistaken, these two, difficulty low, because they're the one you got the tutorial with. So I started with easy ones. Yay! Difficulty medium, the Cragheart. Can place and interact with obstacles, which sounds really interesting, but I suppose if you have abilities with obstacles and there's none in the room or none that you can reach, you're like, you know, doodling your thumbs or something. Versatile with melee and ranged options, that's nice. Lots of direct damage abilities to dodge, shields, and disadvantage. That's nice. It's so annoying when an enemy has a shield and you manage to do an attack of power 2 and there's a shield and you do 1 and you're like... Doesn't quite excel in any one aspect, so kind of jack of all trade. Some abilities require obstacle in specific location to functions, exactly what I was saying. Hard to read facial expressions. I really like, stay there. I can't. I really like that last one. The weaknesses, I think, yeah, all of them had funny things. So the brute is not a great conversationalist. We'll try and take all the gold. So we have the Cragheart. Then we have the Mind Thief, which is one of the more difficult characters to play with, but we'll put that in the option. Feel free to vote based on the abilities or the appearance if you think they're cool. It's not like...
It's Gloomhaven, is it?
It's Gloomhaven.
Surprise!
Surprise! Now if you can see, I got some cinnamon on top. I'm telling you guys, it's better than if I had made it myself. In fact, from now on, I think I should never drink coffee unless it's been made by Aurel. That's the best way to enjoy coffee. We'll see how he feels about that. Cheers to all the people who had coffee. Also, if you have tea or water, that works as well. So, Mind Thief. essentially a rat. Powerful augment effect on melee attack. This thing is a melee fighter? I mean, this... What's the race? She. It's a lady on top of that. I don't know what race that is. Mind control powers and access to summons. Now, summons in our tabletop campaign, Audel is a scoundrel and I am a spell weaver. So I know this one. That's an advantage of it. By the way, I'm playing with a high difficulty character. That's right. So I know this one. That one I don't know, but my spell weaver can have summons. And summons are cool. I like in any game having summons, pets, companions. Love that. But now I cannot imagine if I have a full party and then a couple of summons and my enemies have summons as well. It's like there's no space to move anymore. I don't know. So I'm not super hyped about the summons. They can be useful, but usually, at least hers, they can take only 2 steps. So it's quite likely that you're going to have a summon for the whole duration of your quest, and your summon is never gonna see an enemy because they can never get to them, which feels a bit dumb. Anyway, Mind Thief is there. Then we have the Spell Weaver. Oh, I forgot to read the weakness. Often confused for a giant rat. Yeah, makes sense. The Spell Weaver, the advantage of this one is I know the cards pretty well, so hopefully I know how to make the most of her abilities. Good range damage dealing, not untrue. Can recover burn cards, which is very cool if you play your cards right. You'll survive longer. What it doesn't say is she has fewer cards to begin with, and the number of cards you have is super important because it's going to determine how long you live or die. I mean, how long you live or when you die. That's it. How long you die doesn't make sense. Access to decent early range summon. That's the one I know. Low health, can die very fast. Can confirm. Require complex ability management for new players. Crystal skin makes it difficult to find a good tailor. Makes sense. The Quartermaster. This one I've just unlocked and I have no idea. So medium difficulty, which is a good idea maybe. Many item refreshing abilities can be useful. Moderate offensive and defensive capabilities. Sounds like it's doing a bit of everything. Again, yeah. Can I select that? And there we go. He can do a bit of everything, but is not great at any one of them. Always packs too much luggage. Sounds like me playing Morrowind. What do you think? The Quartermaster. I quite like this one, mostly because I don't know him at all. And then we have the Tinkerer. Medium difficulty, decent range ability, good. Effective healer, why not? Wide range of options, good. Very fragile. Weaker in smaller teams, which is what I want to do. I guess 3 is not a smaller team, it's a bigger team. Has trouble opening tight jars. You and me both, buddy. Tinkerer. All right. 1 minute. Tell me what you think. Which is going to be our third? So for now, I remove you, buddy. Which is going to be our third and final character. I'm going to prepare my vote because I do have a preference. But I'm going to vote right at the end because I don't want to influence you. I don't want you to know that I'm selecting option number 6. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna sip my coffee and admire my cat. I suppose you could. I know. It's me again. Guys. We're like... was I too slow? Yeah, I was too slow. But that's okay. I wanted number 4 as well, so... Yay! Alright, we got this guy. I'm keeping the default set. I want to start playing the game because I could spend forever explaining you, possibly badly explaining you how the game is played, and it's a lot easier to show you. Whether it is here or on the tabletop game, when you move from the city of Gloomhaven to a dungeon, you get an encounter, and the results can be good or bad. As you continue along your path, an old woman steps out of the trees and blocks your path. She is dressed in ragged clothing and has a rusty necklace around her neck. "Greetings, travelers," she says. "I sense you are in need of aid on your quest, and perhaps I can grant you a boon." Perhaps? I thought you'd be sure. "Tell me, what is it you need most?" "Gold, knowledge, or power?" Well, gold is pretty self-explanatory, I suppose. Oh, let's end. There we go. And I was complaining that I don't get rich fast enough, so maybe knowledge, I suppose, would give me XP. I would like to have XP for my quartermaster so he can catch up with the others. Power, I suppose, stronger attacks. I think I'm gonna go for knowledge. "A wise choice indeed," she replies. She waves her hand, and you fall to the floor, blacking out. Okay, when you wake up, the woman is nowhere to be seen, but you feel your skills have improved. Thank you. I've gained 12 points of XP for everybody? Well, the narrator doesn't speak. As you head southeast across the marches, conversation switches to what you have heard. Is there really no... Okay, no, there's really no. I was wondering if I had turned off the sound. Fine, I'll read. I'm not lazy. Conversation switches to what you have heard from Demonspine Hollow. Stories of fairies and imps cursing travelers and bewitching their livestock. It all sounds very far-fetched. As you reach the edge of the forest, there is a strange feel to the world. Colors seem more vibrant here, and you catch sounds of fluttering wings. Surely it's just your imagination. Alright, when you start a quest, you need to pick like a goal, a little quest, and if you fulfill that, here I get XP. With the tabletop game, you get perks. And you can improve your deck of cards, which is really good. Calendar, you're saying definitely voted for based on fashion, since I don't know this game at all. Looks is an excellent way of choosing a character. Excellent way. When we started with Aurel, I wanted to take the Scoundrel because it was one of the few female characters, and I'm not particularly attracted to the mage type characters. But then I took the other one just because she was the only female available. But now I realized the Mind Thief, the rat person, was also female, but I couldn't tell from looking at the figurine. I couldn't tell. Okay, layabout. I get little experience or never allow your current hit point to grow. That feels a little easier to do because the brute has quite a lot of HP. Have one or more monsters present on the map in the beginning of every round during your scenario, or kill one or more elite monsters during the scenario. We'll have to try to kill an elite monster. Be the first. Oh, come on. You won't be the first. You're weak. I will be taking short rests. Alright. The way it works, each characters has a set of cards, and they are Salut Cleo, sur YouTube. Guys, you can't see it in the chat, but Cleo, who was doing the stream with me a few weeks ago, is on YouTube. Please say hello to Cleo, who still waits for me to play Fortnite. How are you, Cleo? You're good? Imps. When there's a Velcro behind me, that's all. When Cleo was with me, we did the stream together, and she did Gloomhaven with us, and she was the brute. Kalinta says, "Hi, Cleo." So Cleo was the brute. She was the one killing the enemies. Paris says hello as well. We never believed the elders of my clan when they said they used to deal with fairies. The world... Oh no, that's not the brute, that's the trainer. They have become brazen. Beware their magic. Okay. Branching paths. Okay. Alright. Cleo says she's fine. I'm glad you're fine. Maybe she's a little fine because school has started again. Very happy with school? Yes? No? Alright. So each character has a number of cards to begin with. And as you can see, the brute has more cards than the scoundrel and the quartermaster even. And what you do at the beginning of a round, you select 2 cards. And these are the cards you're going to play. Each of the cards has a number. That's going to be your initiative. The one with the lowest number plays first. This is how turns are determined. However, when you have your 2 cards, well, you'll see what happens. Because you see you have multiple actions possible. Let's put you... You know what? Let's just get this thing started. I'll put everyone as close as possible to my enemies. My scoundrel. No, my brute. This is Cleo's character. So, you don't like school. It's because they don't teach video games at school. That's why. But wait, Cleo, do you study technology at school? Like computers and things like that? Like, I didn't at school, but I'm old. There were no computers at school. All right, my guy is going to try and do some melee damage. I'm selecting this one just because that means I will be able to play quite quickly. I don't know what my enemies can do. So, yeah, I mean, I know the wolf can retaliate, which makes sense. The fairies fly and they have a shield. Hey, Joseph, you went to YouTube. Thank you to say hello. Appreciate it. So I'm taking this one just because it's fast. But you see with this one, I can have an attack of 2, a melee attack of 2. So whatever other card I select, it would be good to have some movement. This is kind of cool. With this one, I can move 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go with that. My scoundrel. The scoundrel, if I'm not mistaken, yes, she gets ranged attacks. A range of 3. 1, 2, 3. Whatever. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, from here, I can attack those 2. But this is a slow one. So same thing. I'm going to select this one to make sure, or to try and play faster. Also, I have the quest of killing an elite monsters, or yeah, I don't think I'll kill the wolf just yet, but what do you have? This one, I don't know the cards at all. Model meaning when I play it, you'll see what happens. This is melee. Oh, this is cool. The shield. So I get a shield and anyone around me gets the shield as well. I like that. Sharpening kit. I can heal. You and all allies within range 2 have +1 to all your attacks this roll. This is neat. Let's use the sharpening kit. Attack, move, and attack. Not what I want. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna try that. Bariel, hello. Oh, this is stupid. I mean, this is stupid for me. Refresh all your consumed small items and I have no items equipped. My fault, I probably didn't look at the items. I just like, let's go for it. Let's just do it. Once during each of your attack action, if you use an item, add +1 attack. Yeah, I have no item. I'm really gonna have to give this guy all the items I can possibly think of. Okay, I have to use this one. All right, I've selected my cards. The enemies draw their cards with their own initiative. This is going to be the order. I like it. The elite imp is going to make his allies stronger and make my characters dumber. That's the same thing, and the wolf is going to move and attack. So my scoundrel is the fastest. That's nice. And here's what happens. Either I use the top action here and I'll have to use the bottom action there, or I use the bottom action here and I'll have to use the top action there. However, you don't have to use the action. You always have a default attack 2 for the top action and a default move 2 for the bottom action. What is extremely important is that some of the actions you have, some of the abilities on your cards are so powerful that your card gets consumed. And this is important because when you run out of cards to play, well, you can't play. So basically a character can be eliminated either because they run out of health, we still have health, or because you get exhausted, you run out of cards to play. All right. Oh, that was dumb. Dumb. I selected the aura ability down there. The aura ability, but because he plays last this round, that's going to be utterly useless for my characters. Dumb. Didn't think this through, did I? I didn't think this through. I was dumb. All right, let's do what I planned to do with this one. Now, she has a couple of items equipped. This one sort of happens automatically when you're attacked. This one, I can actually choose to use it. It stuns my enemy, meaning they won't be able to play their turn. Do I want to stun either of them right now? Like, if an enemy was going to do a massive attack, doing a lot of damage, or summon a creature of their own, I would try to stun them, but for now, not really. All right, so we get the range here. I can target 2. It says attack 4. I confirm my target, but I am not going to do necessarily 4 points at attack. You have a modifier. There we go. Oh, that was enough. You have, when you attack, you have an attack modifier deck. That will make it so that you have -1 to your attack, or +1, or ×2, or I can poison. What happened with the imp there, I had an attack power 4, I got the -1, 3. The imp had a shield, 2. Fortunately, the imps are apparently weaklings. And it only had 2 health points, so I killed it. Pretty satisfied with myself. And now I can move 5. By the way, this card is now lost. So it was neat, it was powerful, but it's gone. Does the aura carry over to the next round until their turn comes again? Unsure, Variel. I'm going to use it to find out. It does say this round. So I don't know if it carries over. It's true that a stun, if I stun an enemy after they have played, I think the stun carries over to the next round. Like it cancels your next action. We'll find out. We'll find out. For now, I can either move 5 or move 2. I'm going to move 5 for the sake of getting closer to the door. Hang on. The imp can... no, I am not going to move up to the door. Because that imp up there, it can strengthen allies, which means no one. It can muddle enemies, but it cannot walk right now unless they have move in their action card. The sound is a bit too much. Let's lower that. Unless they have move in their action card, they don't move. Meaning this one is going to waste their time. It's going to strengthen itself maybe, but nothing to do with me. So I'm gonna do, like, I'm just gonna move there. No, there. I'm grabbing the money, of course. Confirmed. Skip movement. I have seen one of the comments on Steam, someone saying they didn't enjoy the game. They were quite frustrated with the number of times you have to click, like click on the action, click on the target, and your turn, select an item. Even when you do the movement and you don't use all of the movement, you have to say skip movement. And I can get where they're coming from. I get that. It can be quite frustrating when you play other turn-based game like Heroes or things like that. You don't have to click 25 times just for your turn. Cleo, when can I come back in Switzerland? During the holidays? When you want. Talk to your dad and you can visit me. I will install Fortnite. I promise. I'm typing my answer. It's a little easier to understand when it's typed. All right, my brute. So I took this one to be fast. Good for me. So you see, Danae Cleo stream in the future. Look, Cleo, what Variel said. That's what Variel said. But Variel, are you okay with a Fortnite stream? Really? Do you want something else like Morrowind? All right, I'm gonna start with the. I'm gonna move. Oh, actually, yep. Okay. This is not good anymore because if I move through, I'm going to attack this one, which is not that interesting for an attack of 2. It's like, meh. And my cards will be burned, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm gonna do a basic 2 steps. And then I'm gonna use that attack. Skip movement. And then I'm gonna use that attack. That's it. Kind of like... sorry, Easy. Hey, hello, Easy. You playing Fortnite sounds fun or funny. Or both. Probably funny for you guys. We know how amazing I am at video games. This is different. This is turn-based. You have time to think and choose. I still made mistakes, like I realize now. I did wrong selections. It was not ideal, but that's still fine. But things like Fortnite that are a little intensive, I can't handle the pressure. La nouvelle chaîne YouTube, Danae and Demon Girl. A new collab, a new YouTuber. Demon Girl is the handle that Cleo uses. It's very edgy. It's a lovely coffee I have. Made with love. Hectic. And the thing is, you know how it is when I play Morrowind, I talk to you, I can pause. With Fortnite, I don't know that I can go, all right, that's it. Pause. Let's talk, guys. Let's have coffee. Let's say hello to my cat. It just doesn't work. Or I don't think so. I don't know. I could play with chat. Yeah, we can definitely do something like that. And my brother Paul is also game to play Fortnite. So there you go. We have already the team, my family. 3 of us. Maybe I can get my other brother. I have 3 brothers. Yeah, 3. I can hide in a bush. I can be a camper. Yeah. I don't know about that. I would try to play well. But we're definitely going to try that. And you're talking about playing with chat. If any one of you has Gloomhaven or is considering playing Gloomhaven, it's also a co-op multiplayer. So very, very happy to play with you guys. I don't like playing with strangers. You're not strangers. You're you. All right, I finished my turn. It's your turn. Okay, what can I do? I have a ranged attack of 3. 1, 2, 3. So if I... but I wanted to use that. Okay, 4 science. Strange maybe, but not strangers. Yes. I feel that the smart thing to do would be to just move 2 and then target this one. But we said science. So I am going to use this. Oh. Undo. I am going to move 2 and get close to my friends there. And... oh, crap. Yeah. I'm sorry guys, I didn't think this through. Because I moved, my bottom action is used up, but at the same time, if I hadn't moved, because none of my allies were in range, bummer, what a waste of time. I'm gonna heal somebody. Nobody needs healing, but at least I will get 1 experience. That was dumb. 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 Anyone who watched Dexter's Laboratory will recognize the dumb. We can science it later. Thank you. All right. How about... now it's elite. I have no idea what they can do. I know they have attack that muddle you, which basically increase your chance of failing your attack. A lot of his cards are going to be so useless because I didn't equip items. Dum. Right. Maybe I can try to give a shield to all my friends. Once during each of your attack action, if you use an item, add +1 attack. I don't have any item. all allies within range of 2 refresh one of their spent or consumed items. They haven't used anything. Loot 2. Yes! Yes, I can loot 2. I'm gonna get this. But now I need to make sure no one is faster than him. That's faster than him. Range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. New Fortnite team. Cleo, me, and Paul. Team of winners! Yes. I need to install Fortnite. I don't know if my computer is going to accept it. No one needs healing.
Maybe I won't accept it.
You want to play Fortnite?
Maybe I won't accept it.
You won't accept it. But maybe you can be the 4th. Thank you. Aura is offering me a healthy treat. Please, I got coffee. Thanks. Hey Luce, lovely to see you. But hang on, would you be good at playing Fortnite?
Who?
You.
Me?
Yes, you.
Of course.
Ah. Can you install Fortnite on your computer?
No.
Would your computer blow up instantly? Oh, Latte is being cute. Yeah, I really have to think of something to do the camera. There you go. All the fluff. Okay, now you see me again. That's why you're here. Someday you're gonna tell me. Then I just put the camera on your cat. And if your cat is not there, we're happy to look at the table. We don't need to see you. Wow, he's really exhausted. Okay, what do I do? So I want this guy to play first so that he can give shield to everyone. Might be completely useless. Maybe this guy here is not even going to attack. We'll see. I'm gonna take my... Let's do this. With this, I don't really know what's going to happen, but I should be able to attack at some point, either ranged or melee, with my top action. You can be slow easily. You know what? I'm going to use this one. The lower ability completely negates the damage. This is good. We can keep it. And then I don't know. Maybe this for a ranged attack. Let's see what the imps want to do. The imp is going to move towards us, but at the end. Alright, step 1. I don't know if the aura is... It's gonna work, right? You get your effect and everybody gets the shield. Good. Then you can loot because you get money. Money is good. You've done your job. Move 2. Alright, let's do a basic move of 2. I know I said I wanted that, but if I do a move 2 and that, I can attack. Or basic move of 2 and I can use my ranged attack. At some points I can use my boots to go faster. You see the little icon? bottom right corner, it means when you play the tabletop game, you flip your card sideways. And then when you rest, when you do a long rest, you can flip it back. So the abilities that this guy has, when you say refresh consume items, it's the items that were flipped down, rooms, you can flip them back up without having to rest. So when you do a long rest, you actually don't play, like you skip your turn. Now I want to go here, confirm movement, and I do the ranged attack, which will give me a point of experience. So my base attack is 3. It has a shield of 1, and I draw a +0 card. Okay. Could be worse. It could be a -2 card, and then nothing happens, and that's quite frustrating. I am very tempted. Very, 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 very tempted to go there and open the door. What happens in this game, you can sort of recycle your cards, but every time you do, you lose a card. So at some point, you got nothing else to recycle. So you cannot go on forever. Even if your health is perfect and no enemy hits you, at some point you just don't have any cards. Which means it's kind of crucial to go and open the door to the next area fairly quickly. You can't really take your time. Okay, now I've killed the enemy. Now let me go back and loot everything. You just don't have time to do that. So now I can open the door, and then with this attack, probably not kill, but maybe if I'm really lucky. The thing is, when you open the door, well, you'll see what happens. You discover new friends. New friends. And those new friends, they enter the game straight away. So the second imp that I've discovered, second and third imp that I've discovered, they enter the game immediately. Fortunately, they still play after me. And then, do I want to stay there? I think I'm going to take one step back so these don't rush in and pummel me to death. My attack is range 4, so I can still do my attack from there, while hopefully, maybe not, dying. What are you gonna do? You're gonna do a move target poison. Ugh, poison is not good. If my attack modifier, these things, if it's a good one, like if I had a +1, I would actually kill it dead and complete my little personal mission there. However, as you can see in my deck, I have 1 card that completely negates my damage, 3 cards that remove a damage. I'm risking it. I'm not saving. Come on, +1. Yes. Yes. That's right. Now everybody else, come at me. Ah. All right. I went very quickly. I don't know if you saw. When the wolf attacked me, there were 2 attack modifiers that were drawn. There was a +1 and 0. I forgot what it was now. This is because I have an item. Can I see that item? No, I can't show you right now. I have an item that gives my enemy a disadvantage. Disadvantage means you draw 2 attack modifier cards. Bye, Cleo. Thank you for stopping by, and I see you on Wednesday. See you on Wednesday. So that's the disadvantage. If sometimes you have an advantage, meaning you draw 2 modifier cards and you keep the best one, I will take the damage. The good news is, because it's at the door, whatever they want to do, they can't do it. Crap, did they do it? Oh, because it's ranged. And I'm poisoned. Okay, but I can't be poisoned twice. -1, did no damage, thank you for that. The bear cannot attack me, there's no way the bear is ranged. It's a lot of people, isn't it? Alright, you are gonna have to play quickly before the wolf, because if the wolf moves, it's gonna leave room for the others to come and, you know, attack. I don't want to do that. In that other room, I think the style is very pretty. In that other room, they are traps. But this is the last room and there are no treasures. Good. So I have to kill these and I win the scenario. I'm gonna go for this just because it's my fastest card. And I think I'm gonna go for that. It's my most powerful attack, 6. Ooh, but hang on. No, that wouldn't work. If I'm here, I could target here, but not there. I'm going for my heaviest attack ever. You can try to be useful. In this story, not exactly, right? Well, if he was there, he could do that. But my rogue is in good position to do a backstabbing attack. This is nice. I have an attack power of 3, but if I get my brute friend to move up there before my turn, my attack power becomes 5. We like that. I want backstab, but I want backstab after my brute. Let's do that. And you, that's not good, that's not good. We need melee, we need range. I don't have anything ranged with this guy anymore. I thought he was supposed to do everything, but he has healing. Let's go with that. We're gonna be here. You're gonna take 2 steps. I'm sorry, he's useless. He is, in fact, useless right now. And I don't want him to be, you know, up front. What are you doing with your hit points? Can I see that? No. Well, for sure, he's level 1. He has fewer hit points than... oh, I can see it there. Oh, actually, he's got 10 hit points. For level 1, it's not bad. Considering she is level 3 and she's got 9. But... his turn will be wasted anyway. Alright, the hound will be very quick. But... my brute will get to attack first. The bear does quite a bit of damage. Okay, everybody attacks. Got it. Got it. So we're doing 2 steps. 2 steps are enough. And we're burning that card, hoping to kill this guy. Come on. That will retaliate unless I kill it. Yes. No retaliation, meaning the bear can now move in. That might not be ideal. And my backstab now is completely useless. What do I do? What do I do? I can do... it's a bit of a suicide mission there. I can move here, poison the bear, and then do my backstab anyway. It won't be as powerful, or do a basic attack. Meaning this guy can move in there and maybe maybe help somehow. Let's do this. Skip movement, poison the bear. Now, poison, as you can see, I am poisoned, but I'm not taking any damage. It's when you're hit for whatever value, then you add 1 to the damage you receive. So you could be poisoned and never lose hit points if you're not hit at all. But I will be right now. Those 3 are gonna be pretty angry with me. I do a regular attack. Like if I use this one, I do potentially +1 damage. I do +1 damage. And I lose the card. So I'd rather do less damage and have, oh yes, and have the ability to play the card again later on. And now I'm stunning the bear because I don't want to get in my face an attack power of 5. I'm poisoned, that would be 6. Depending on the modifier, it could be up to 12. So let's stun the bear. I don't care how much damage I do. 4, that's nice. Good, I'm happy with that. It's poisoned and stunned. So the bear does nothing. And now the little imps. Damage 2, I'll take it. Damage 1, I can do this. Okay, I said you were useless, but maybe not. If I do that, I can move up to the bear and do a basic attack of 2. Which is fine, or I can move 3 and then do a basic attack of 2. Like the same difference, right? No! Wait, did I do my 3 steps? I must have. I'm too far. Oops. It's okay. We got this. We got this. Retaliate or heal. Do damage. Ooh. These are together. If I got myself here or there, I could attack both, but that's 1, 2, 3. If I want to use this, I need to take 3 steps before. So like that. We'll see what happens. That's a very low initiative. I mean, it's a high number, meaning I will go last. And if I go last, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's try to make you useful. Attack 2, move 1, attack 2. That's not very good. Ah. If he moves there, he can use this. So I'm going to use this, hoping to play before these 2, so that I can do a nice attack there. As for you, my friend, let's use a smoke bomb very quickly, so I will be invisible. I will lose the card. And then if I use my flintlock, I can do an attack on not the bear, because when you use a melee attack, that's the same thing in D&D and many games. If you use a melee attack, if you use a ranged attack at melee range, you get some sort of disadvantage. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Let's do my plan. You go, whew. Invisible. And I can do double damage. Potentially, I could kill the bear. I would get a disadvantage, meaning my modifier could be anywhere between ×2 or nothing happening at all. I would be a little gutted if I had that. Maybe I just play it safe and kill. Oh, there's something else. I need to. Oh, I already killed an elite monster. Then let's play it safe. slightly safer. I could still get the attack modifier of, you know, -1. That's fine. That's a bit overkill though. That's okay. The bear will not attack me because, there we go. You can take the damage. Good, 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 good. And I am immobilized, I think. It's fine. It's fine. I can do 2 attack, power 2. Now, I cannot move. I think the bear... Good. I am immobilized, so skip the movement and then do the other attack. It's not bad. I am not dissatisfied with that. And then moving, pointless. Or I am immobilized. We're okay. The brute, I could have my minor healing potion, no point. This, see, my very good plan does not work. Does not work at all. I am considering doing loot to get this and then moving in there so that next turn I'll be able to attack. Sure, I could attack this guy, but I want the money. It one set. I've been listening to The Hobbit recently. And I was just at the Riddles in the Dark. So it one set. New turn. I still have just 2 cards, so now, you know, my selection done very quickly. Ah, I only have 1 card to play. So in my hands, I only have 1 card. I need 2 cards. Matter, what do you have? When did you find a piece of something to chew on? Fun. So I only have 1 card. I have 2 options. I can take a long rest where I do nothing at all. One of all these cards is going to be burnt, lost forever during the scenario, and I get to choose the one. I also heal for 2 points. I'm going to do that. I'm poisoned. I'm not extremely useful in the fight, so I'm going to do that so you guys can see what it's like. Right. You, same thing. She only has 1 card. But she's going to take a short rest. With a short rest, one of these cards is burnt, but you don't get to pick the one. However, I will be able to play my turn because I burn a card straight away. It's picked randomly. If I absolutely wanted to keep that card, then I can take 1 point of damage to draw again. And now I get all my cards to play again. This one, because it's quick and I am right next to the bear, I should be able to finish it up. And what do I do then? I can attack the bear and then move to poison the fairy. And no one is faster than me. Glad. Attack the bear. It's a power of 3. I have my friend, my ally next to it, so power of 5. 6 because it's poison. The modifier is 0. That's fine. Sorry, little bear. Then I move next to the pixie. I don't skip my ability. I poison. Latte! This is Latte at the door complaining. It's like, okay, I've slept now. Can we do something? And my invisibility is gone. It heals itself for 1 point and gets the shield. Yeah, my poison is gone because it got healed. And now it has six shield. So I would have to do an attack of 6 for any of it to be useful. Let's get this. So I have a shield. And then attack. But it's not gonna do anything. Yeah, especially if I get a -1. You know, it's actually good because I drew my -1 modifier. I'd rather draw it now when I knew I wouldn't do any damage. So I'm happy with that. Then my guy is gonna have a card burnt. I'm not healing points, but the poison is gone. And I get all my cards, my other cards that are not burnt back. Which card do I burn? Refresh all of your consumed items. Clearly, I don't have items, so nothing to refresh. Short rest. I have nothing to play, so short rest. Hey Baka, welcome back. How is it going? A random card is burnt, doesn't matter. Oh, this is good. Pierce will go through the shield. Okay. If all goes well... Oh crap, I made it take a... I forgot that I was supposed to only take short rests. I was so keen to demonstrate the long rests. Oh well. Do I have a good move? Move 4. 1, 2... Okay. Actually, 1, 2... A move 2 is enough. Let's do that. And I am right next to it, so backstab is good right now. Backstab is good. And I have my ally. I should be fast. I'm the fastest. I'm pretty good. I've decided to stream Homeworld to my friends, and I've spent the day making Homeworld 1 Remaster play close to Homeworld 1. Got Homeworld 2 to work, and Homeworld Cataclysm on Linux. Cataclysm is that an add-on to it, or is it the newer version? Oh no, you already have. What is Cataclysm? It looks like it's an add-on to 1 or 2. And actually, I'm very curious about the remaster of Homeworld. I remember Homeworld, and I did enjoy it. I absolutely loved the music. I just loved the music. And when I saw the remaster, I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. But the comments were actually pretty bad. I'd love your opinion if you've already played it or tried it, or if you can tell me later on when you stream to your friends and you actually play the game. What's the deal with the remaster version? Come on. 1 shield, 2 hit points. This is gonna be it. This is it. Loot 1. Let's do that. Let's get the money. Perfect. Played my turn. You can take 2 steps and get the money. Now, once you've complete... Hang on. Hang on a second, guys. Kill all enemies in all rooms. There's another room somewhere. Shh. There. Shh. Shh, 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 shh. Yeah, well. Okay. That's 1 turn wasted. You cannot do anything. I should have started moving towards the door rather than collect the gold. Because there's another room there. And I was so happy. I was like, yeah, kill those and you're done. No, sorry. This is not close enough to open. At the same time, I wouldn't want to have this guy open with the other ones so far. I doubt it would survive. There's like quite a few enemies in there. Bummer. What is my fastest grab? Let's go with the dagger first so we're faster. To open the door. I'm opening the door. Move 5, that's pretty good. Because I'll be able to open the door and then move back out. So let's do that. Consume items. Which is the one that I wanted to... the sharpening kit. Okay, let's do this. See? I've burnt a lot of cards. Sure, I can do a short rest. I'm gonna get 2 cards back. This guy, even though she is very healthy, I don't have a lot of turns left in me. She's gonna die. Alright, Cataclysm is the second Homeworld game intended as an expansion for Homeworld 1, but it is its own game. Okay, what about Homeworld 2 then? Is Homeworld 2 the actual second one? I've always been confused about the different versions. Let me finish reading, maybe you explain. One of the co-writers of Homeworld 1, Mecron, started his own studio. It has a solid story. I see. So it's like an unofficial continuation, I guess. Kerberos later my favorite gameplay 4x game, Sword of the Stars. I don't know it. And from my interaction with him, Mecron is a great person. Cool. And the remaster edition with the player's patch mod, the UI and game mechanic are somewhat closer to Homeworld 1, but not quite there, but for me, bearably so. And with sensor screen selection, better graphics and other remastered goodies. Alright, so you're saying that the remaster version is fine if you have the proper patches. Oh, and you can get, yes, Homeworld Song to work with the new version. That's important. Very important. Okay. That's funny with this game. I remember something like a slow pace, unless there was an attack, but a slow pace. Oh, we move fast. I found the game very relaxing, in fact. We cannot attack anything. You're done. Alright, do your brave thing. You peek in, open the door. Yeah. You want to open the blind a little bit? You can do that. Hopefully I don't have the sun directly on me anymore. Indeed no. Still here guys, just out and it's making me work. Opening the blinds. That's fair. I did ask for coffee.
You did not only ask, you received coffee.
Okay. So we have 3 fairies, 2 of them elite, and a wolf elite as well. This is not of the 3 rooms, this is the hardest one. And I walked in there last. That was not smart. And the wolf is gonna move a lot and attack straight away. So I'm going to back off a lot, I guess. Ay, 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 latte. Uh-huh. Clearly. Oh, yes. Good. I forgot. I did use the kill the wolf. I couldn't have. Because I have 2 attack of power 2 and the wolf has 6. With a lot of luck, I could have. You're right. I didn't even consider because I don't think this guy alone in there would have survived. Yeah. Give me a second. I have a
What do you
cat
think the kitten wants?
crying. Attention, of course. Oh. He just wanted his tail. Yes. There's, oh, you can't see him. There you go. Oh, go on. There's your tail. There we go. There we go. That's right. Latte has difficulties cleaning his tail. But that's moving around. But when I pick him up, flip him, and then he's quite happy. Oh, and the wolf poisoned me as well. Not cool. Not cool, puppy. Not cool. I think this is a good time to use my boots so I can get straight back in the no. And do a regular attack. With retaliation. This thing is nasty. What are you guys doing? Not too much. Good. I was being very confident about winning the scenario. Now, less so. My scoundrel has a couple of turns left. This guy doesn't have, still he'll be fine. Move 2, attack 2, shield, heal. See, I'm taking a short rest. And now I have 2 cards to play. This is my scoundrel's last turn. Over there. What can you do? Let's try the sharpening kit, shall we? That. So he will get stronger attack. And I can use my range attack on this guy. It's a range 3. Maybe the fairies or the imps if they come close. Stunning attack, so it doesn't attack again. I like that. And heal for 2 points. He can heal himself. I'm fine with that. For your last turn, you stun. You poison, you stun, you kill! Amazing. As a final, like, last breath to grab the gold. Good one. Good one, good one. So now everything I planned for this guy becomes pointless. What are you gonna do, fairies? You're actually not going to move. You're going to try to muddle us for a range of 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So if I move there, sure, retaliate. It's not going to make any difference. They're not attacking. I forgot I was not supposed to move. We are not sciencing that card, guys. I'm so sorry. Is range 3 enough? It is not. Okay, you might be thinking my quartermaster has been entirely useless so far, but that's not true. He'd allowed my scoundrel to stun the wolf. You make yourself very strong, meaning they get advantage. All right, short rest. Her, however, like even if I try to take a short rest, 1 card is burnt I only have one. She's gone. Only 2 cards left to play, so that will be quick. I'm going to be slow on purpose. If they could walk in close to me, and then I can use my trample to attack all of them. They only have 2, well, this one more, but they don't have a lot of hit points. Yes, you want to move. Oh, they will curse me. Never mind. Alright, come. They're ranged though, they're not gonna go very far. This is an item I have. When I'm attacked, I get a shield 1, and this is a card that I have an ongoing effect that shields me from another point. Unfortunately, I did not think this through yet again. They are ranged, all of them, so they don't come towards me. They're like, I don't need to. Not enough to hurt me though. Yes! Come closer. No damage, we're good. Oh, hang on. Hang on. I have 1, 2, and 1, 2. I can... 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a shame I can't go there. I can't, like, I can walk through my friends, but I cannot walk through my enemies. But at the very least, I can use that. This is the door. It's kind of weird not seeing the wall. The wall is there. The door is here. I think if I move here, I can do this. Yes, I can! Come on, Quartermaster! 1 out of 2. I'm happy with that. Pretty good. Pretty good because this is a character I deemed, you know, useless. 1, 2. Alright, let's try that. 1, 2, 3. I would attack this one. 4. Let's do this. Meaning, as I go 1, 2, 3, 4, I trample through these 2 enemies. I only did 1 damage there. Never mind. And then I do an attack that disarms this guy. Meaning they can't attack. They can do any other action but not attack. I'm going to do that. With any sort of luck, I can kill this, and then with my... No, not good. I thought then I could move and attack. Anyway, I want to use my fastest attack, so we'll leave it like that. Short rest for you, buddy. You've done good though. You've done really good. Sorry, little imp. You look cute and everything. And you go there so you can pick up the money as well. Never forget about the money. Then you do a simple attack. It was a power 2. I had modifier -1. And then the shield. Fortunately, I get a second chance. Come on. Can I reach money anywhere? Oh, just... There should be money here. That's where I killed it. I can't see it. Skip movement and turn. Yes! This time we're done. And this, my friends, was one scenario. Two of my characters managed to do their personal little challenge. This one didn't. I have nearly unlocked something else, and progressed unlocking all kinds of other things. And that's it. The big difference with the campaign, which is also the tabletop, is like it doesn't really feel like a story that continues. Joseph, you've got classes early in the morning. I hear you. Have a good night. Good luck for your classes. And thank you for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. I'll see you soon, here or on Discord, I'm sure. Have a good night. Okay, so the merchant has one new item, the Boots of Dashing. They are, well, slightly better than the boots that I have. Instead of adding +2, they add +3. Which is not bad, like especially with this guy. I have this, I level up. I have this trample card. Now, if I can do 4 + 3, 7 move, and I attack everyone, also jump, so I can walk over traps. I could do quite a lot of damage with that. Gotta think. Tomorrow is a holiday, so I have a 3-day weekend. Neat. Very nice. We'll see about the shopping. So, as I reach level 4, I unlock 2 cards. This one. Move stun. Oh, that's nice. Obviously, the card is so powerful it's burnt. I also unlock this one. Attack 8. Bong! And then I get to choose one card to add into my actual pack of cards. These were the cards from the previous levels that I didn't pick up. The Brute can have 10 cards equipped. So you see I have to choose every time which ones I use. So basically you have a number of cards unlocked, but you can take in your deck only some of them, and you can take to battle only some of these. So every time you get fewer and fewer cards, but 10 is pretty good. Okay, what do we like? Fatal Advance. Kill one adjacent normal enemy. This is neat. Because sometimes you have like a normal enemy, i.e. not an elite, that is still incredibly annoying. So this is going to one-shot it. No modifier, it's just dead. This is very nice. It's only once per fight, but nice. Move 4 is nice. It's really important to be able to go quickly to the next room. A melee attack that is rather weak. Yeah, I don't really like this one. This one, 5, is very good damage. The move stun is neat, however it's a slow card. So you'd need to play it with something much slower, otherwise you will stun everyone at the end of the turn, and what's the point? Powerful attack and loot. You also get some XP. I think I like this one. Right. But if I want to put it in my deck, I need to remove something. So I want the new one, obviously, because it's pretty. I definitely want to keep my spare dagger because it's the only range attack that I have. Sometimes you can't leap into the action, and it's good to, you know, to be able to use. Is it so important though? Yeah, I feel it is important. This one because I love it. Even right now with these boots that only give me +2, it's still pretty good, so we're keeping it. I keep this one because it's very fast. For the same reason I want to keep this one or this one. Retaliate or 1 to all of your attacks this round. Let's go with this. Attack and prune. Or move 4. If the movement was in a straight line, perform attack X, where X is the number of X's you moved. Hang on, this is good too. This is very good too. Because again, move 4 plus my boots. If I move 6 in a straight line, at the end of those 6 steps, I attack an enemy with power 6. And best of all, this is not a card that burns. This is a card I can use again. Brilliant. It also gives me, no, it's a melee attack where I can put, I was going to say it gives me a range attack, which could be useful. All right, we're at 6 cards. This is still my best attack, so we're keeping it. It would be good to have some healing at some point. What other cards can heal? None other. This is good. Hang on. Hang on. Move 6. It happens only once. But the attack 3... If there is some air magic, it does more damage. But right now, none of my other characters produce magic. This is something we haven't seen yet in the game. So this is not very good. I would only ever have the attack 3. I would not get the +1. I would not get the pierce to ignore the armor, and I would not get the XP. So no. Stunning is good, happens only once though. This can target 2 enemies and you don't burn the card. Huh. Power 2, power 3. Move, push, move, jump. Where's the one that gives me complete armor? This one gives me shield. Okay, Juggernaut. Completely negates the damage. I prefer that. One more card with a heal. Let's keep at least 1 heal. And because I leveled up, I can choose a perk. The perks are going to have an effect on your attack modifier. I've already selected the ones that give me pierce, disarm and muddle, and that little icon there means that it's a rolling modifier, so it means I draw the card and then I can draw another modifier, meaning you could really make your attack quite powerful. However, you still run the chance of drawing a -1 or even a -2 or a completely fail. Maybe I should do, I feel like I have a lot of -1 in my deck. Remove 2 -1 cards. How about that? So I have 5 outright negative cards and a number of positive ones. Very good. I cannot level up yet. We cannot level up yet. But I really need to think about his cards again. The ones I had were pretty useless, and he needs some gear. I have nothing for him. And it's so stupid. Like, he's all about items, and he doesn't even start with a basic item. Alright. Helm. Perform a heal. For 1 point, sort of, man. During your attack, gain advantage. He's not really a damage dealer, so no points. During your turn, refresh one of your consumed items. He's got cards doing that, so I don't think I need that. Cloak of Invisibility. This is a starting item for the Spellweaver, the purple lady. And I don't find it great, because the moment you turn invisible, it means that whatever ally is with you in the room is gonna get all the damage in their face. Hide armor. On your next 2 sources of damage, so this is essentially is going to save you 2 points of damage. And it is something, you see the card, you flip it, so it's something that you can refresh. That is good for him. If not that, we have the hide armor. The next time you get attacked, disadvantage. Could also save me a lot of life. I think this is better. I don't have a lot of money, so, but this is a strong candidate. There we go. 1 damage, also can be refreshed. Ignore the shield on ranged attack, he only has 1 attack. Poison, why not? Warhammer stun, I like that. Immobilize. All allies consume items, yes. Refresh all of your consume. Aha! Aha! It's the small items that get refreshed here. And only the small items. Okay, so this wouldn't be refreshed. These wouldn't be refreshed. It's only those. Alright, let's take a look. This is not one. That's not one that gets refreshed. Doesn't get refreshed. Doesn't get refreshed. Doesn't get refreshed. But it has to. During an ally's attack, add +1 to their entire attack. Maybe? Maybe because he's not really, like I said, he's not really a damage dealer. So he can be sort of support. That's what he does. Like, he has the ability, any ally gets their item refreshed, any ally gets +1 to their attack. He's gonna be a support character. So I'm getting him this one. And just to increase his chances, this one looks good, okay? It saves you 2 points of damage, but it adds, you can't see it, but you see the -1 on the left-hand side of the description, meaning it adds 2 -1 cards to my modifier deck. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Already, I didn't know that, and I bought the chainmail that prevents 3 points of damage, but I had to add 3 -1 cards to my deck. Meaning you're saved 3 points of damage if you're attacked, but there's a good chance that you're going to do 3 points of damage less when you attack. So I think this is the better one. Alright, 2 items for you, buddy. As you can see, when you equip the items, they are bound to your character. So you can't say, oh, my brute is going to unequip it and I'm going to give it to the quartermaster. No, that's it. It's just the way it is. Alright, it's a bit better. So I can use this twice in combat. See, this is good. I'm keeping this one for my allies. Great for my allies. Refresh one of your consumed small items. On paper, it looks, yeah. It means I will be able to improve the attack of an ally one more time by +1. So this will deal 1 extra point of damage, but it's a card instead of attacking. You see, usually the top action is the one where you attack. So allow one ally to do +1 damage at the cost of me dealing no damage at all. On the other hand, the pull action, the bottom action, is quite nice because you can potentially pull enemies into traps. Though so far, when I've seen traps, they are traps, but that's because all the enemies in the room are flying, and it's like, ah. Stunning, I like that. I keep this one, it's one of the few range attacks that I get. This, you go like, oh yeah, attack 3 enemies at once, but I feel it's quite difficult to get in that exact spot. At least with this one, you have a little bit more freedom, I guess. You're more likely to find this configuration. This, not as likely. This is kind of nice. Once during each of your attack actions, if you use an item, add +1 to your... Okay. This is going to last forever. It's going to give me XP. Let's try it, okay? The sharpening kit, I still want to try. You see, this guy can have only 9 cards. Consume small item. That's better. Much better. Oh, I see. Fine, I'm taking this one. I did not realize this doesn't get burned, so I can do it over and over. All things considered. And I think we're done. We didn't unlock anything. I still have a bit of money, so I could bless one of my companion, giving them a ×2 modifier attack, which is nice. At the same time, I would really like to save enough money to enchant some of my cards. You see, some cards have space for 1 enchant, 2 or 3. I think, yeah, I've seen 4. And then the enchant so far that I've unlocked, it could be increasing the attack, so it gets a +1 attack. But show me the others. It can be increasing the move. I've seen increasing the range, and there might be other things that I haven't unlocked yet. So this I want to save enough money. But the cheapest is 50 that I've seen. See what I meant about the money? Money is slow, like super slow. Rescue the drinkers trapped within an inn in the forest. It looks like I might have new creatures to fight against. Remember that thing we had? I need 10 new types of enemies. I mean 2 more. I'm at 10 and I need 2 more. I don't remember if I fought with these rat people. Oh, but that looks new. Alright, let's go for that. Let's do this. Encounter. It is a long and arduous journey west towards Shamiot, and after crossing a wide river, you reach the edge of the forest that lies to the east of it. Immediately, you hear chittering and exclamations of anger, and a few arrows are fired out of the undergrowth. Rather than deal with hit-and-run tactics, you head deep into the forest and decide to lay waste to one of the main villages in the area. Really? I do? Oh no, that's okay. I thought it was an event and I thought they were going to give me options. No, no, no. I've already reached the area. I see. Never allow your current hit points to drop below half of your maximum. Maybe. Use your equipped item a number of times equal to or greater than your level 4. I would have to use my item 6 times. That's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5. I cannot do that, so my choice. Take only long rest. I don't like those. Be the first to kill a monster. We'll try. Have 3 or fewer cards total in your hand. Gain 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Some of the cards can be used again. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. I don't know that it's likely. Looks like there's lots of enemies. Chances are I want the XP anyway, so I'll try. I'll try to use the XP as much as possible. You reach the village and see vermlings armed with bows and arrows, commanding animals. So we have one door here. I'd like to not repeat the same mistake I did before, where I thought I was finishing up the enemies and there was a whole new room to explore. Gonna start with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Attack. Like, attack and then attack. I'll try that. You, my friend. What do you want to do? I think you should start here. Or here. She can use her daggers. We have range 3, 1, 2, 3. So without moving, she can target these two guys. I would really like my quartermaster to go first. With this. And then that. And you're still too fast. Not like that. I still get to trample and then I get retaliate. Let's try that. they're slow, so I can do my thing. I can do my things first. Meaning, okay, here. Everybody +1 damage. And then you cannot attack, so you skip that. You go and do your trample attack with the boots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My quartermaster uses the scroll of prayer, so that's +1 attack on all of the attacks. Well, I'm glad I got 0 of them. And some of them had retaliate. Oh, the wolf. And then I will retaliate if they attack me again. This heals for 3 points, so we'll wait. You attack these two. I don't want to... This is horrible what I'm going to say, but I don't want to stun any of them because I want them to attack my brute. So my brute can retaliate. So no stunning. Killing works though. See, the bear will attack and it will be dead. Yes. The bear will be attacking the two of us probably, but I think it's worth taking the damage and poisoning this one, so it will be dead next turn. The bear attacks. 1 damage is fine. Attacks. No damage. Retaliate. Dead. See? Pretty good. Firmling. Ooh, 4 damage, you bastard. And poison. I don't like that. Okay. I'm looking for some healing abilities. In my party, I only have 1 heal. That's the weakest ever. And I've used it. And I've used it. I mean, I used the retaliate, but the heal card is gone. Not good. Not good for her.
Quite amazing how far Morrowind modding has progressed.
You think? You're impressed? Do you want to turn the lights on? Thank you. And there was light. It has progressed quite a bit indeed. It only has 2 points. Doesn't require a big attack or anything. Let's go for that. You want XP. Plenty of XP. The attack is not great. The range attack is too far. I could get this card going. Oi, 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 kitten! I have to go and pick him up. Clearly, this is a kitten in need of attention. Yeah, there's your ticket. That's what you... There we go. No? That's not what you wanted? Hey. I was so sure you were crying because you wanted to be picked up. I totally misread that. There, just collapse there. he's found the thing on the floor again. Alright, let's do things properly. All allies within a range of 2. Refresh there. That's too soon. Too soon. I've already used this one, so I suppose I can do that. And then my bottom action can be 1, 2, 3. Do I have a movement? 5. 5. I'm gonna let these two deal with that guy. I'm going to refresh my item and then move and open the door. Not risky at all. We'll see. A lot depends on what it's gonna do. Move and attack. Okay. So you're first. You can move and hopefully kill. At the very least disarm, so I won't take any damage from that guy. Yes! Fine, thank you. Meaning you can go. Open the door. Take a sneak peek. They got giant snakes, do they? They can jump. Alright. And then my favorite strategy. Slowly back out of the room and turn invisible. This is what I haven't explained yet. Certain abilities, you sort of create elements. And so elements are in the room. And then some other abilities get extra effects, extra damage, extra whatever. If this ability... I'm sorry, it's hard to take him seriously. Get on? You want to be picked up like a baby again? Is that what's happening? I'm confused. Yeah. Come closer, all of you. Yeah. Oh, there's another door there. Oh, nice. There's a slight chance I think my quartermaster might be able to target someone there. We can do 1, 2 move or 1, 2 move. Or do I do a move 5? And then an attack. I know I wanted to use that, but this is pretty good. Confirm movement. Skip the 1 extra step and do an attack. Come on. Attack power 2, modifier -2. You do the math. Nonetheless, we're not in a bad position. Move 4 and stun. 1, 2, 3, stun. That's pretty good. But it's very slow. My fastest after that is that. If my enemies are slow though, I'd be able to move stun and then get retaliate. So even if they attack me, I can do things. With her, I am invisible until my turn ends. So no one is going to target me. I'm gonna let all of them move and then see who I can target with that. And if there's one next to me, poison them. I'm slow anyway, so I might as well just let things play out. Attack and metal, that's good. And a range attack if there's someone nearby, like maybe this guy. Let's see. Happy with the speed. There's my XP. That's 1 point out of 13. The power is only 1. Do I want to hurt this one or have a chance of finishing this one? This one is not going to... Oh, I get a disadvantage because it's... Let's go with that. No, I can't. How about this one? Yes. Is it because I said this guy couldn't deal damage and was better as support, and now he sort of automatically just messes his attacks? I suspect. Enough movement. Attack. Oh, not attack. Stunned. It's not gonna bother me. And retaliate. Why not? I get the XP. Oh, but the card is burnt. Stupid. Stupid, stupid. I should have done a normal attack. Too late. Too late. So people attack me if you want. Come on. Make an effort. Come at me. You moved and that's it. No, completely wasted my card. The retaliate one. Yeah, they're not moving because the path is... I'm an obstacle and this is blocking the way. Okay, what do we have? Ranged attack. It's a powerful attack of 5, and because I'm invisible, it's ×2. So with any luck, I could kill this elite snake. I shall enjoy that very much. Nice. And then attack this guy, poison it. Happy with that. Happy with that. End turn. This one is nearly dead, this one is poisoned and not far from being dead, and most of the others cannot attack because this guy is blocking the way. My overwhelming assault would be totally wasted on these guys. If I did this, 1, 2, 3, like what is it? It would have to be a straight line like this. So... you know, like that. Not like that. That wouldn't work. Unfortunately. Let's try this. You. 1 AJ, there's no ally next to me. All allies within range. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is good. +1 attack. And then you can attack that if you want. Gonna take a rest pretty soon. These are first, but they can't do much, so that's good. Because this guy here is not dead yet. Oh, but hang on. Let's kill this one. Oh, the snakes might be able to go there now. What is their movement? I should have checked that. Movement of 2. They cannot move actually right now. And I get move 2, pick things up, or, you know, simply move 1 and pick this up. Same thing. Snakes do nothing. Oh, strengthen that shield. Sure. Have a shield. I'm fine with that. Move. Skip movement. Small attack. Should be enough. Yes. Especially if I'm lucky with the draw. Meaning now I can move and push. Now these enemies do not fly. Nor are there traps. But I can move to get the gold. And push the snake. Who knows, maybe next turn it won't be able to move, therefore it won't be able to target me. What do? You fail at attacking, that's what you do. Can I see? I'd like to see the items that I have spent or not spent. I don't think I have spent any item. So I'm doing a basic move. And then I use this for the XP. Which brings me at 3 XP. I don't see myself getting to 13. This could be wrong. We only have 2 cards to play, so that's a quick selection. We need a short rest. Unfortunately, I lose a card with XP. You could play quickly. We'll see. With any luck, the snakes will be a little faster. We need a rest, obviously. I've already burned a number of cards. I think I will wait until the end of the turn. 5 should give me enough to... Either move in the second room to, you know, take a piece of the action, or poison the Vermling Scout. And then let's go with that, so I have a melee attack in case I can't reach things. What do we have? Snake wants to poison. All attacks targeting Giant Viper this round gain disadvantage. Fine. Fine. So we say we start with this. Nice. Or do I get the money? I'm gonna get the money. Greed. I'm telling you guys, greed. You. See, this card looks good, but it's kind of hard to find a nice line to run into. But I can do this. I attack you. I have a disadvantage. Oh no, because it's only on melee attacks. Sure. And then I pull you. And then I attack you. Whoa. Poisoned but not damaged. Well, that snake sure looks happy. Dealing all the damage. Alright, what do I want to do? I think I'm gonna move. I have range. Let's get closer to the door. And then attack the snake. No need to stun. It's not an amazing attack. I'll give you that. Yeah, burning cards. I don't know how many enemies are left in there, but let's do that. And then that. I don't know that will be enough to kill it. I sure hope so. If my quartermaster cannot kill the snake. 1, 2. Do we need healing? My scoundrel could use healing. Let's do this. You're opening the door. Oh, she has healing. Let's use it. So she's going to do the usual thing. Open the door. Take a peek inside. Here they are, the curse of the problem. Blasted vermling shamans. They can curse your whole party and heal their lives. If you can, take them down fast. They have a shield of 3. Sure, if I can. Then we're gonna let the wolf come in. They can move 4 plus their normal move 6. Sure, they'll probably hit me anyway. And then I can heal. It doesn't heal my heal points, but it removes the poison, which I might get back right now. No, they don't poison. I think it's the elite ones that poison. Alright. You know what to do. You attack for 2. Or 1. You take a step. And you attack again. 2 would be great. Or 1. And then you can move 4, shall we say, here, so you're ready for the action next turn. Or here, so you get the money and you're useful. Damage 3. Ouch. And I'm poisoned again. This is not good news. Not good news. Let's take the jump. Maybe I should switch things around. With a movement of 2, I would have to be down there, which means quite far from the action. What do you do? Nothing. Okay. Attack. Again, no line for me. If I was here, I could do that. But, I mean... At the very least, I can move. If I move in a straight line, I can do an attack. I'm curious. I'm going to try it. We'll get my fastest one. I'm going to try it because if I do this, I still do 3 in a straight line, right? So maybe when I get here, I can do an attack of 3, which might be utterly useless, but one thing at a time. You. Let's do that. She needs to rest again. She's gonna run out of cards before the others. Where you are, you can heal yourself, and then we'll see. Alright, let's test my theory. I do this. No, I cannot go through the enemy. Okay, well, undo. Enemy who targets one... Yeah, sure, we'll have that. No retaliation, right? Retaliation anyway, that's harsh. I did no damage and I still get the retaliation. Well, that was quite pointless. What do I do? +1 attack to all. He would get +1 attack. And he gets to refresh something, but I don't think he's used anything. I want the XP anyway, so let's do this. Yes, I had used my boots. Now I can use them again. Okay. Reasonably useful. Now that's gonna hurt. Less damage. All right. Let's stun this guy. 1 damage, I take it. I cannot move, but I can poison the wolf. Poetic justice, that's what it is. The tactics in this are pretty heavy duty. Yes, and I feel like half of the time, I go, oh crap, I forgot about that. Oh crap, I forgot about this. I have a nagging suspicion that when we're playing the tabletop game, there's so, like right now, there's so many little things, but because, oh crap, no, I cannot reach my enemy, or oh no, crap, I've already used that. Like I can see what I can do in the game, and if the enemies have an ability, it happens automatically. With the tabletop, you really need to pay attention and control everything, because no one is going to tell you, no, wait, hang on, you're poisoned, you need to take an extra damage. Sometimes I forget, I'm poisoned, I need to take an extra damage. But here, with the PC version, no, it's like, it happens whether you remember that it would happen or not. It's definitely not a fast-paced game. I think we can agree on that. Short rest, running out. This is the last room, I hope. I'm not gonna be fast on this one. The vermling! No, wait, kill the vermlings! You're not gonna loot my money. Okay, let's drink this. Retaliate first. Now, questions. If I enable retaliate, and then I attack it, and it retaliates, can I retaliate its retaliate? I don't think so. No. If you were wondering, I cannot retaliate, it's retaliate. One of the good things about the digital version of Sentinels of the Multiverse is that it tracks all fiddly variables and modifiers that can get overlooked in a physical game. Exactly. In fact, when playing the tabletop, I was like, hang on. This is what happened in the PC version. Now, I know when you start the game, excuse me, when you start the game, you get the option to have the original rule or the recommended rule. I don't know, hey, Chumbaba, hello. I don't know if there are other differences in the rules, apart from those where you're given the choice, do you want to follow the original one or do you want the updated one that is recommended? So hopefully what I learned about the rules playing the game, because they happen, you know, and I have to click OK for the game to continue, so you can't really miss it. I don't know if I just miss things or if I learn rules wrong. Refresh one of your small items. I can do that. And I'm going to give an aura to my friend. Yeah, no, that's going to be useless. That is going to be useless. I can try to pull the wolf, but why would I? Just because I can. That's why. I kind of want to heal like she could use the heal. At the same time, how many cards does she have? I got these 2 cards in my hand that I'm going to play next turn. I'm going to recover 3 cards. She's got 2 more turns to go. I'm not sure it's worth healing her. At the same time, that's 1 point of XP and we're trying to get to 13. So maybe it's worth moving. Healing, I get the XP, I remove the poison, like, still not great. Tansy, hey, how is it going? Well, that was that you asked first, right? I'm doing well, thank you. Moved a lot, saw a lot of people during the month of August, so it's a little hard to get back into, how quick. It's a little hard to slip back into a routine. But, you know, no major complaints anyway. No. Bastard. I'm gonna do nothing but loot. I did 0 damage because of that modifier. There is a rule in the tabletop, and I don't know that it's something you can enable in the digital version. You can get a rule that is going to reduce the randomness of things, where the +2 and the -2 there's something where the most extreme modifiers are basically removed from the game or not as likely to happen. Yes, thank you for retaliation. It was useful. I'm currently ill. No. What's happened to you? I mean, I'm not trying to pry, but if you don't mind, then what's happening to you? I hope it's nothing serious. I guess never pleasant, obviously, but I hope it's not overly serious. Ha! I still have that, which would be nice here. So I'm gonna go for my fastest card, which is only going to give me move 1, 2. That's all I need. And try to do a leaping cleave on their faces. I take a short rest. I'm gonna use my bow. That's all I want to do, really. And loot, in case, you know, nobody loots before I do. You are going to... That's too slow. Bummer, 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 bummer. I wanted to use this for... But never mind, I only have 2 cards. I'll see if I can move in such a way that I can refresh the abilities of 2 of my companions. Mm-hmm. They're not dead, but they're hurting. What are you doing? Healing your companion, sure. If that's what you want to do. Okay, so now I can do this. You get the money. Oh well, lucky for you. Skip the movement. And now I don't remember who's used what. I think I've used a healing potion with my brute. Alright, can you be useful? You can. Let's target the one that doesn't have 3 shields. Come on. Poisoned, +1. Beautiful. On her last turn too. Unfortunately, there's nothing to loot. How is the drumming career going? I don't think I've told you the story, guys. Thanks for asking, Tenzi. Let me check. First, I've got a cold. It's not too bad. I'm just feeling a bit weaker and cough a bit. Well, I'm glad it's not too serious, but I'm sorry you have that cold. Like, it's just downright annoying, especially if you have things to do and you just can't summon the energy, and if you're coughing, you can't concentrate on anything. But let me tell you the drum stories. We did order a drum kit, a small one, because there's no point getting the pro thing when neither of us is able to play just yet. And you know how it is, like you would go, yeah, I'm gonna buy a guitar and I'm gonna learn to play the guitar, and then you buy it, you play 3 times and you don't use it. And the drums are a little more expensive, and I would absolutely hate to put hundreds of euros or francs or dollars for something that you don't use. So we took a smaller one, and we ordered it, and I got confirmation of the order, and I was like, come on, I want to play. Or, you know, go ting ting boom, ting ting bam. That's my beat and my feels. I've watched videos, okay? So I know the words. I don't know the moves, but I know the words. I got confirmation, but there was nothing about a date of delivery, and I was like, well, okay, but when can I play? And I waited a couple of days, nothing, and then I sent an email to the support, and they said, well, we have part of your order, but not everything. It's going to be 2 to 4 weeks. And I was like, a whole month to wait. Fine. And then 2 days later, I receive an email. Your delivery is on the way. It's been dispatched. And I was like, yay, lucky. And we went down to go shopping. And there was a delivery for me there. Let me show you what I received. The delivery was the sticks. That's it. We received the sticks. So we can bang the sticks, but that's about it. I was so disappointed when all I got was the sticks. So of course we've faked practiced drumming on a cushion to not make too much noise, but you know. Oh, kitten. You remember that photo I sent you? There he is. Latte? Where are you, Latte? I can't do this. There. That photo I sent you of Latte, like, it's something about... Oh no, camera, don't fall. There's something about the sound of the sticks. That's the sticks that you want. Latte is such an artist. Make the sticks. Of course he knows. He knows exactly what to do with them. That's how it works. Yes. Sleep on the keyboard and chew on the sticks. An artist. Now that's my latte. Bye, kitten. Do not drum on the kitten. I haven't thought of that. Oh, he loves it. He's like, oh yeah, I want to catch them. Drum on the kitten. You're kidding. It's the kitten drumming on the... There. The kitten is drumming on the sticks. Do like I taught you, latte. Tin, tin, boom, tin, tin, bam. Tin, tin, boom, tin, tin. I'm gonna put them away. Okay. So, yeah. Rockstar life, exactly. Chew on the sticks. Sleep on the keyboard. If we had a guitar, what would you do with the guitar? Drum the strings with a single cloak. Dong. We'll see, okay? One instrument at a time. Latte is talented, but he needs a bit of time to learn. Neighbors love drums. Yeah, we got an electronic kit. Oh no, oh no. Down you go. Out. Love the kitten. So it's an electronic kit. Electronic or electric? It's an e-kit. Let's be cool. And then hide the fact that I never really know if it's electronic or electric. It's both, actually. Like, it's plugged in on electricity and it has a little electronic pad. It's both. You have acoustic. Even played it today as I was in my flat for a weekend. And you have neighbors. I think even if you like listening to drums, if it's somebody in a room next to you, maybe you don't like it as much. I've found a PDF that seems to be the Bible for drummers. What is it called? Keta? Do you remember the name of the... Do you remember the name of the... Guys, the reason why I go down is because Audel is the other side of my keyboard. So I need to go down and I can see him. Hi. What is the name of the PDF, the book for drumming? With the exercises?
It is called...
Is it stick control?
Yes.
I got stick control. So we're getting all the things that might be needed to learn the drums, just not the drums. We share a flat with my friend and I do have other neighbors, but they do not mind. Perfect. Neighbors next door have a child that plays on the drums. Okay, so it's kind of hard for them to say, will you stop drumming? We can't hear ourselves drum. His father came to me once apologizing for the noise. Okay, it's nice to have nice neighbors. Like, they don't have to be your best friend, but considerate neighbors. Very nice. I know neighbor trouble or neighbor disputes can really ruin somebody's life because it's daily. It's a daily little thing. We have one enemy to kill. Let's do this. With... I don't know what it's going to do next. I'm going to do this and this. We failed at getting the 13 XP. But 9 is not bad. I could get 10 with this. Which I will. Might as well. And since I threw few pretty wild parties there, I was honestly so baffled I just told him to encourage the little guy to play more. Ah, that's so wholesome. I love that. Like, they never had any problem with my being too loud. That's brilliant. That's perfect. You know what? That makes me happy for you. Still sorry for the cold, but happy about the drums. So this and this, just for the XP. My last turn. My last 2 cards to play. I don't know what I'll do. But at least it's I like when I only have 2 cards, because then I just don't need to think about what I'm gonna do. I just do it. Ho ho. You're gonna heal yourself. You're going to heal yourself. I don't think so. I want the XP. Let's heal her. She's gonna die next turn, but... Not die, but she won't have any cards. Yes. Get the money. That's right. Get the money. You heal yourself. It's gonna take a bit more time to kill. But never mind. Skip movement. Attack. This is not going to do much. Better than nothing. Then I do the movement. I have movement 4, so I do 1. No. I'm going to do 2, 4. I think if I understand properly, when I come back, 2, 4. The number of hexes you moved with this action. I don't get the attack. I think it's because I didn't do a straight line. I went back and forth. Nothing to do here. Can I pick up gold? Ooh. We'll try to get the gold with our last action. It's almost a tradition with the scoundrel. The last turn before you collapse. Oh, yeah. You get some gold. Going to rest for now. We'll have you guys on the speaker vote. I may visit later, but have a nice evening. No problem, Tansy. Have a good time and take care of yourself. Get rid of that nasty cold, okay? Priorities. I don't really have a lot of, like, you know, strong attacks or anything. All I have is attack 2. So that's what we're doing. Short rest. We're gonna collapse soon. You... Short rest, but that only gives me 1 card. She's down. Alright, let's do this. Vermling first. Damn it! This guy doesn't have a lot of hit points, but because I don't have strong attacks, and he's got shields, like those 3 shields, nasty. Alright, but at least he's moved. I think I can move 2 only and do an attack of 3 that will also give me XP. Better than moving 3 and then doing an attack of 2. Come on, Quartermaster. You could be the one. Oh, but I like that. I have 10. This will give me 11. Anyway, I failed this. So I'm going to do this. So skip the movement. Use the top action for a weak attack. That's a weak attack. Skip the movement and try another weak attack. that does nothing. It's a shame you don't destroy the shield like it happens on other games. I might actually lose the scenario. Because there's the stupid shield right there. Don't heal. No, no, no. Healing, not good. I only have weak attacks. Keep movement. My attack is 2. So unless I have a ×4, nothing's gonna happen. Oh, I think I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose. Unless I'm really lucky and in my modifier deck I get... See, my guy has 2 piercing cards. If I get that, next turn... I might win. If I don't... 3 attack. It's healing itself. This is not looking good, guys. But no more shield, just to heal, yeah? Missed completely the attack. This is definitely not what I was hoping for. And I'm running out of cards. There. This is gonna be my last turn. We're dying. We're dying. Do my attack. Come on, pierce. Fail. Heal yourself because... Pick up the gold. Even if you fail the scenario, you get the gold. At this point, that's all I can do. And then I run out of cards. And I'm exhausted. This is it. This is a failure. And I find so very often when I do win, or even with a tabletop version when we do win, it's like the last card of the last turn with the last character. It's always so close, which is terribly satisfactory. Oh look, I've unlocked something, but I don't know what. We need one more type of enemies. These, I've done that, but because the scenario failed, you can't get anything. Return to the map. There. So we have 1 success, 1 failure. I'm happy with that. Not to mention, this guy got quite a bit of XP, not all the XP I wanted, and I've unlocked something. Well, what is it? Where was it? I unlock a relic quest. Okay. It looks like you've been using ranged attack pretty effectively. And I've tracked down the location of a relic that might help you be even stronger. Okay. I've heard that a group of cultists have been recruiting bandit archers and are trying to magically enhance clothing to improve their ranged attack. Certainly sounds like it is worth checking out. I'll mark it on your map. Okay. Shot in the dark. Is that the one? No. Locked down. I'm looking for one with enemies I haven't encountered yet. We've encountered the snakes. Aha! I don't know what these are. Inox guards. Inox shaman. If I do this, I will unlock something with the 12 different types of enemies. have I fought against undead? I'm not sure. This is the one. Ooh, I see. While you are adjacent to 3 or more monsters, get shield 1. This is really good for my brute, for example. That's usually quite tanky. Cultist, mausoleum local, relic. This is the one. They look adorable. Well, I have my work cut out for me for next time. Do let me know what you think of this game. I would be quite happy to stream it a few more times for you, or something else. So yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting to not turn on my chair. I'm so sorry, guys. I mean, this thing is so cool because I don't have my ugly green curtain behind me, but I'm used to twisting on my chair. I forget. I always forget. As I was saying, boom, do let me know if that's what I wanted. Do let me know if you like this game, if you'd like to see more of it. If you have the game, I would really enjoy playing it with you. Even removing some of my characters to make room for you guys. I'd be more than happy to do that. Just say the word. Until then, I'll see you next week. Next week, we're back to the regular schedule. I won't be moving. I won't be traveling. My family is not visiting me. So there, it should be a normal week. I'll see you on Friday morning and then Sunday afternoon. Until then, have a good time, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Good night, Prof.